This is my disclaimer. This is my spot. Y'all know I be coming here. I'm sorry that if the audio is whatever the case may be. So once I get the blunt lit, then we can begin. Cause I had such a crazy weekend that I just gotta get this off my chest the way that I do that. And that's what I call this. I call this the freestyling ritual, which is I light a blunt, I take a lot of reflection on what's been happening to me within a certain amount of time, and then I talk about it in the open air so I can feel like I'm having a conversation with me and God. But God already knows my heart, and people already know that, so that doesn't really make the reason for the video. The reason for the video is because I feel like you could lie to yourself a lot, and I just want to make sure that I'm not really doing that, because I could be lying to myself for mad long. And hold on, oh Jesus Christ, I could be, sorry, my bad. I could be lying to myself for mad long, and I could be really fucking it up for me in real life. So let me just keep it funky, and I'm not really answering no questions. Alright, so as soon as I get my L lit, alright. Let us begin. So, just to want to like start off and be honest, like I be dancing with the devil. I don't be doing it on purpose, but it seems like sometimes, or most of the times, that nigga be playing some shit that I really like, and that really is detrimental to me all the time. But because I don't be giving a fuck, it don't be really affecting me too much, but it does affect me. And this is how it affected me. So because I've been hurt, every time I get hurt, I either take time to reflect on myself, or I take time to just do the opposite of what I would normally do, and I just bug out and go meet somebody or try to do some spirit of the moment type shit. So I did that, and I met this guy. I put the story on my page, the Ali Skin Free. That's the nigga. I met that guy. And I know the order. I'm gonna get closer. Hold on. Let me just smoke it. This is not for kids. Get the fuck off my page. It's gonna be cursing, and I'm gonna be crying. So I just really just like don't try to control my life. I'm not doing this for no likes or views. I'm not saying like, share, subscribe, none of that shit. I'm not begging. I'm not telling you about my dialysis, none of that shit. This is really a ritual for me. So if you with it, you with it. If you're not, I don't give a fuck. I just wanted it to be recorded. So that didn't even burn correctly the way that I wanted it to burn. So I'm going to go somewhere more quiet so I can get focused, because I feel like I'm not focused. Those for you that are still here, thank you. Thank you, because I do like to hear that I'm saying something, because that's the reason why I be doing shit, because I be trying to, like, for instance, that's the reason why I wanted to put this in the video too. Like, if something happened to you and you don't tell nobody, like, did it really happen? Like for real, that shit is affecting me so much. That's the only reason why I make videos, because shit be happening to me, girl, for real. Stuff be happening to me. All right, so boom. After I let Ali into my life that night. I already knew some shit was gonna sneak into him off of, I I knew that some shit was gonna sneak off of him onto me. I knew when the moment I got in the car with the nigga was looking gooder than a motherfucker, and he was he was looking like a stripper in the daytime. Like a person that's permanently sexy. You could be attractive, that's not the same thing. I'm attractive. When you're permanently sexy is when you do stuff to make that happen. And that to me is like some sort of esoterical manipulation, and I really personally don't care for it. I don't care if you get your body done. I don't care if you got your teeth done. I don't care if you got mad tattoos. I don't care if you got dreads. I don't care if you got a beard. I don't care if you bald-headed and you chose to be bald-headed, so now you're bald-headed. I don't care about that shit. I don't be caring about that stuff. I be really looking about like on some, what do your spirit look like? Those can fluctuate, so it be fucking it up either way. So I knew when I sat in the car with him, it was gonna be something bad. I followed through because technically when you're in a situation and you're a female and you with a guy, or you present as female and you're a guy, or hell, if you're a butch queen and you're with a guy and you're feminine, you get exposure or whatever, some shit could get dangerous. Shit could get dangerous. So off the jump, I was like, he's attractive, he's older, he gotta be with some bitch. I know he gotta be with a bitch. I know he gotta be with a bitch. So since he gotta be with a bitch, I gotta get the fuck up out of here ASAP. And, you know, through the way that I get down, I eventually did. But whatever he had on him is still in my life. And unfortunately, I felt like, I don't even understand how to explain it. I feel like because I made it out alive, I knew that I was good. Because God always makes me get out of it alive. So for me, it wasn't that big of a deal. But it was, because ever since that shit done happened, like, I've been off my game. So this is the record of my weekend. So boom, Saturday, I redo my hair. And everything went cool with that. I'm lying. I did my hair on Sunday. Saturday, I don't know what the fuck happened. I feel like, yeah, ever since that happened, some weird shit been happening, and I was supposed to have surgery with my arm, and they're saying that the air conditioning in the place is not effective, it's not working, it's not enough to sterilize the hospital, the room, or the clinic, or wherever. I go to a clinic, it's not a hospital, but it doesn't make no sense to me. How is it that this is a facility and the air conditioning is not working? Okay, it's not working, boom. But if it's not working, why are y'all telling me that it's working, and then the day of the surgery is not working again? And then they did that like 3 times. I was supposed to have surgery since Wednesday. So because of that, I, been feeling like something's going on spiritually. Because here it is, I'm scared because when I do these procedures, I do have to use fentanyl. And because I have to use fentanyl, that shit is scary to me. I use 150. Niggas can't handle that. Niggas be dying off of 150. I be taking it every time I go there, and it's nothing. And that's scary to me because I'm already been like, it's just always scary to me. No matter how much I've done it well over 10 times. It's just scary. So, boom, that happened. And then because that happened, I was like, first and foremost, I'm getting surgery because there's a problem. I'm getting surgery because there's something wrong with my arm. So obviously there's something wrong with my arm. So because of the fact that there's, something wrong with my arm, I'm supposed to get surgery. I didn't get the surgery. There's still something wrong with my arm. So I had to fucking deal with that the entire time. So I tried to do some filming. The shit was just not working for some reason, and I was over it. So Sunday comes, I decide, okay, I'm gonna try again. I made this whole fucking video. I got up early in the morning, I'm talking like 8 o'clock in the morning. I got up early in the morning to try and make some type of setup because I wanted to make a video about putting up putting on makeup because I couldn't really tell where my audience is because honestly I didn't make this for that. But being that I try and to get monetized, I have to do certain stuff. So I'm trying to hit milestones and things of that nature. And people be looking at people like in my real life, people do not deal with me in a way that is beneficial. So I don't have like likes and shares and followers. I don't have interest. People are not interested in me. People are really wondrous about the mean things and just try to put me in this box, and that really affects everything that I try to do because those effects make me not like live my life as freely as I want to. So that's why I kind of dance with the devil because if I'm with if I'm with a guy and the guy likes me and he likes my body and the way that Ali was all over me, like prior to seeing him, I can't remember the last time I've been kissed. But yeah, Ali was kissing me down. And I understand that my teeth is missing and that may not be appealing, but nevertheless, it doesn't affect me. Like whatever. Like, it's like so hard. I be trying to deal with stuff. I be trying to deal with stuff. So I'm doing the makeup video. I'm noticing that I got the bags under my eyes from dialysis. That's breaking my heart. I'm noticing up close as I zoom. I'm noticing up close as I'm doing my makeup that like I just don't like how I see myself, and then I don't like how I see myself while I'm recording. But then I don't like myself when I'm recording. I don't like seeing myself unless I feel like I like myself, and I do be liking myself, but people be making me feel like I should not like myself. So we went to get to see the house, prayed in the house. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the house is not available. So I had posted mad shit about a new setup, and I bought new equipment. Ever since I bought the equipment is not working to the ability that I thought it was going to work to. And I know that that's probably a lack of my education on how to use the equipment. But nevertheless, this shit is seeming like I wasted my money. I feel like I'm losing my opportunity and I'm losing my spark. And that shit's hurting me. That shit is hurting me because I be really fucking trying. I be trying all the time. And then what really making me mad is like I be around all these attractive fucking people. Everybody is attractive, even when you older, these people is attractive. And it's like, damn, where do I fit in? Who is gonna really like fuck with me? Like, who's gonna sit there and walk down the street and not worry about nothing? Like, come, it can't be that bad. It cannot be that bad. I've been trying to raise money for my teeth for years. I've been trying to, nobody sent me one fucking dollar. People would just look at me. People would just look at me and just make it be this thing. Like I serve a purpose in their life, disregarding that I have a whole life of my own. Like, it's really, 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 really hard. Like, when I go to dialysis, ain't nobody going with me. Ain't nobody sitting with me. Ain't nobody packing me no lunch the day before. Ain't nobody doing none of that stuff. Nobody's doing any of that stuff for me. I gotta do that shit all by myself. For real. That's why I smoke. Because if I don't smoke, I feel like I might hurt somebody or myself. And I'm too gangster for that. I'm too gangster for that. Like today, I had on Friday, I realized that I had no more medical tape. And the medical tape is a necessity because it allows me to put it on my numbing cream for my arm. So Friday, I ran out of the numbing. Wednesday, I ran out of the shit. I was supposed to have surgery Thursday. Thursday, the shit didn't go down. Friday, I go there talking about, this, that, and the third. And I left a whole hour early because the shit was hurting and I was supposed to plan to go somewhere, but I couldn't because I was too weak to make it. So I had to sit there and wait for like 2 hours to go home. I forgot that I needed more medical tape. So now, here it is Monday over the weekend, and I ain't have no medical tape. I had to tie the fucking thing on with some plastic and some ribbon that I got in my crib, hoping that my shit could stay on, that'll numb enough for me to not feel pain while I'm doing this. Because I still got to do it whether the shit hurt or not. And that's the part that is just like so much. That's the part that's so much. So much. I got to do some shit even if it hurts. That shit is just turning me. What time is it? I think I need to go to the store. Yeah. Welcome me to the store real quick. So then, I see Mike, and Mike's a sweetie, but that I'm not